My name is Holland Bussell, and right now I'm going to talk to you about the yield curve starting on Monday, April 22nd, ending April 26th, Friday. Over the course of the week, the yield curve has shown some slight flattening due to events such as increased private investments and flattening home sales. 15-year fixed mortgage rates reached a record low of 2.61%, and this is an example of Goldman Sachs backing Donald R. Mullen Jr., who planned on purchasing homes while their prices are 29% below the 2006 peak, and then taking advantage by turning these homes into rentals for Americans who are unable to afford their own housing. In addition, according to Bloomberg, higher payroll taxes have been added and impacting consumer spending that makes up 70% of the economy. Based off what the yield curve has shown us, if we were to predict interest rates for 1 year from now with the expectations hypothesis, then those rates should show signs similar to that of the yield curve. However, as seen here, the forecast displays a steady increase in 1 year rates, as you can see right here, with steep drops. And this is a sign of the Federal Reserve directly manipulating U.S. interest rates in an attempt to help stimulate the economy to encourage spending and investing to continue our country's expansion. All right, at the beginning of the week, on Monday to Tuesday here, we have a very small upward shift in the yield curve. It's very, very small. You can't really see, but this is due to part of housing foreclosures. There were record low mortgage rates, rising housing prices, and dropping unemployment, according to CNN. Even though annual housing sales rates are down 0.06% from February, we are still up 10.3% from a year ago. All right, the following day, there wasn't really a significant change in the rate because of the fact that the Associated Press had their Twitter account hacked. Somebody put out false reports that the White House had seen explosions there, so it had everyone spooked. But the market was still able to close slightly higher than the day before. Once again, referring to the housing market, the Census Bureau noted new home sales grew 1.5% in March. That helped some home builders gain in their shares. Another note was the minor decrease in the 10-year Treasury from 1.7% to 1.69%. All right, stocks in the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ were able to close higher between 9% and 13%, which aided in a slight steepening in the yield curve. Investors will now be more willing to step into the market and make investments. That being said, it is expected for stocks to remain higher, which would entice more individual investors to venture back into the markets. Also, backing the curve's increase is a reduction in initial jobless claims from 351,000 to 339,000. This suggests that we are experiencing a better job market, meaning there are less people out of work. All right, the most distinguishable activity occurred during the closing days of the week. As you can see here, a very small, or actually a larger loss in the week here. This was evidence that the GDP fell short of what was expected by economists. In order to revive the economy, the Fed is still continually pumping billions of dollars into bonds and securities backed by mortgages. Once again, my name is Holland Bussell. Thank you for listening to my